Hello, my name is Susan, and I'm a 62-year-old woman that retired, and I sold my house, and I'm traveling the world on my bicycle. I hope you will join me for my adventure. Thank you. Looks like I'm climbing. Ah, gracias. I'm almost there. In Valeria. 2,408 meters. Whew. That was quite a climb. And now I get to go down. Yay! There's nobody here, so I guess I'm gonna go in and see if I can get a stamp. I don't think there's anybody in that booth. Let me look. Nope. All right. All right, I got my stamp to re-enter. Let's see. I'll show you my stamp. Look. So, here's my re-entry stamp into France. And I believe this was the exit from Spain when I came into Andorra. So my little Schengen shuffle works. Now I've got 33 days to get out of the Schengen zone. right, I'm gonna continue going down this beautiful mountain.
Well, it's felt good to get back on the bike today. I had about a 5-mile climb up to the pass and then a 30-mile descent, and probably still have about 5 miles of the descent, but yeah, that's a lot of descending. Then I think I have one more climb, and then it's kind of rolling hills, but mostly going down the rest of the day. So stopped to give me some ice cream. Got me some cassis sorbet, or sorbet cassis, which is a black currant. And so let's give this a try. Very tart. It's very good. So, all right, I'll check in later.
Good evening. Well, I made it about 45 miles, and I think that it's starting to get dark earlier. So it was, getting about 6:30, 7 o'clock, and it was kind of overcast, and I wasn't sure what time the sun was going to set. So I went by a municipal campground and decided that I would just stay there for the night. And so I'm in here. I guess it's actually more than a municipal campsite. It's kind of fancy, I guess. Here, I'll show you. There's my neighborhood. So they have like a swimming pool and a little gym where people can work out and so forth. But as far as I'm concerned, just needed a flat piece of ground. And I don't really even need to like charge anything or clean up anything because I've just had so many days off. But felt great to be back on the bike today. I had 2 long climbs that were separated by a very long descent. So but it was good day of riding. And I'm looking forward tomorrow to I think I start going downhill, and there's a couple of climbs in there, but nothing like what I did today. I'll be getting out of the Pyrenees in the early afternoon and headed toward Narbonne. So I assume that's how you say that. Kind of a funny thing happened when I arrived at the campground. A guy said bonjour, and I just automatically spoke in Spanish, and, said hola, and so he switched to Spanish, and we had a conversation in Spanish about where the guy was I needed to talk to be able to stay the night. And so it was just kind of funny because I think he thought that was my original language or whatever, home language. So, but I guess I've been in Spain enough that I could have a conversation with him about getting a campsite, and so that was pretty cool. But otherwise, today's been, you say sí instead of oui, and I keep saying gracias instead of merci, and so I've got to switch languages here while I'm back in France, and it'll probably take me a couple of days to do that. So, all right, well, I'll check in the morning. If you're enjoying my videos, please click like and also subscribe so that you do not miss out on any future content. Thank you.